Welcome, everyone, to our Queer Spirit First Saturday for June 7th, 2025. I'm Nick Venegoni, he, they, and I'm here with TanyaMarck Oviedo, they, them. And we're excited to be here with you again today, this month, to celebrate Pride and have community practice today. So I just want to start us off by sharing some of the energies that we're going to work with today. Astrologically, we have Venus just moved into Taurus. So we have the aspects of connection, love, art, and beauty. And the moon is in Scorpio today as we are doing our practice. So there's some opportunities for deep energies, emotions, the feels, all of that. So we're going to get into that today. And we're also going to work with concepts around pride. What does pride mean to us? Not just gay pride or queer pride, but just our own personal sense of pride. So we're going to be exploring that today as well. So before we get started, we're going to just do some grounding and breathing, and then we'll move into our practice. So for those of you who are here live, this would be a time if you want to turn off your camera, if that feels good for you. We're just going to start by taking 3 breaths together. So just coming back to our bodies and back to our breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, if that feels good for you. And once more, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, maybe making some sounds with a sigh or a yawn. And just beginning to feel our body connected to the earth, feeling the gravity of the earth holding us. And one more breath, breathing in. And on the next exhalation, just making a sound, if it's a tone, a yawn, a grunt, a sigh, just letting the vibration of the energy come through. Ah. And as we tune into our breaths and our bodies, just taking a moment to come back to the earth beneath our feet, acknowledging the native lands where we are, acknowledging, calling in all of our elements, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether. Calling in all of your guides and tools and practices. And if it feels good and right for you, calling in all of our wise and well ancestors, ancestors, and queer ancestors. And particularly this month of Pride, just sending gratitude to our queer ancestors, those named and unnamed, remembered and forgotten, whose shoulders we stand on. Just coming into our place of stillness, And we're just going to start with a few moments of silence as the sounds begin to come in. And just focusing on our own personal thoughts and reflections of pride. Just thinking about the word pride and what that means for us individually. What does it mean to be proud? What is our relationship to that word? We're just going to be here for a few moments of reflection. Just continuing to notice your breath, noticing the thoughts in the mind about pride. Noticing perhaps any discomfort around that word, that concept. Perhaps we were told not to be proud. There's that saying that says, pride goes before the fall. There's the concept of ego that may be associated with pride. How do we balance a healthy sense of pride? What might that look like or feel like in our bodies and our hearts and our spirits? To have a healthy and balanced sense of pride. What are those stories or worries, memories, voices that we hear that might be trying to deflate us, darken our light, to extinguish our flame? Just taking some time to breathe into those places that may feel stuck, may feel scary. Just breathing into those places. And just noticing if there's any little spark that you can start to fan the flame just a little bit. What is one small thing that you can feel proud of? Just noticing how hard you have worked to come this far just in life. All that you have achieved and overcome. Just showing up for yourself just today for this practice. Just noticing one small thing that you've done just for yourself. And it may seem like a small little light, a little birthday candle, just for you. You don't have to share it if you don't want to. Just keeping that sense of pride, that one thing that you feel safe and comfortable to feel proud of about who you are for yourself in the world. Just continuing to hold onto this light. We're going to continue to work and focus on this as we move into our next portion. Just holding on to this energy, begin to explore and grow and breathe and move into that.
All right, y'all. I'm going to invite you to wiggle the toes, the fingers, maybe even shift your position a little bit. Heck, you could even take a little bit of hydration in. Thank you, Nick, for bringing in that grounding energy vibe. We're going to move into some breath work today, and we're going to work with our natural inhale and exhale, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. We can keep that, we can go as deep as we want with that or keep it light. I really want to encourage us to check in with our system and honor what feels good. I also want to invite us to invite in our inner child or inner children or any queer people or allies that we want to invite into this portion of the practice. This portion of the practice is dedicated today to queerness and pride, past, present, and future. And we're going to get in there and tap into our breath and allow our breath to clear out and let go and release what no longer serves so that we can make space for what does. So, as we get started with practice today, I want to invite you to call in your inner child, inner children, ancestors, transcestors, queer ancestors. Bring in those beautiful intentions that you laid at the beginning of practice into the chat. Let's all take a nice inhale and exhale together, inhaling through the nose and then releasing through the mouth. Inhaling in through the nose, releasing through the mouth. Finding a flow and pace that works for you and your system today. Y'all know we like to bring in some shimmy and shakes and SHs to help move the energy. So anytime we come across any energy in our practice today that feels resistant or tight or stiff, we can shimmy, shake, add an SH. As we're breathing in and out. Heck, you may even find that your body wants to stretch or bend or twist a little bit. That's okay. Honor that today. Inhaling in, releasing through the mouth, perhaps with an audible sigh. And as we begin our practice today, I want to invite us to call in any aspects of our past in relation to our queerness, being out, pride, and anything that we want to let go of today. As we inhale in, we can think of those energies and then we release them on the exhale. Calling in the energies of soft power and fierce compassion, courage, calling in our ancestors to join us alongside us today as we do this work, not just for ourselves. We do this work for our community and the collective, sending it to the past, to the present, to the future. Breathe with me, y'all. Inhaling in, releasing through the mouth. Honoring the spectrum of emotions that may show up in our practice today. You are seen, you are heard, you are held, you are loved. Bringing in those beautiful vibes that Nick helped us drop into in the meditation portion of our practice. Bringing those energies in with us and sprinkling them in. Adding a bit of SH into the practice today as a release. Ooh, you might be feeling some tightness in the body as you continue to breathe. Meet that tightness with perhaps a little bit of a roll. I'm rolling my shoulders. I'm rolling at the wrists, the ankles. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Sending that energy into Pachamama, Earth. She'll take it, y'all, and she'll transmute it, recycle it, transform it. We're letting it go, letting it flow. Can you find a little bit of sway in the system to support that inhale and exhale pace that you have going? When we release, y'all, and let go, we clean up stuff in the past, and that makes space for right here, right now, the present, and it most certainly paves the way for the future. Inhale with me. Exhale. Here at Queer Spirit, we like to invite folks, if it feels good, to get a little deeper. So I want to invite you to surrender with us just a little more today if you have the bandwidth. Let's get in and scrub out some of those nooks and crannies. Calling in that medicine of the lion, soft power and pride. Here we are, a pride, a group of people here together, exploring our care. Inhale with me. We're here. We're queer. Sprinkling in some compassion and understanding and forgiveness and grace into the practice today, and letting that land wherever it needs to. We're here. We're queer. Can you feel it? Can you feel our ancestors inhaling and exhaling with us right here, right now? Can you feel your inner child and inner children breathing with you together? Woo, a little shimmy and shake. A little brushing off of the energy that no longer serves. Goodbye. Let's bring in some breaths of gratitude. Inhaling gratitude. Exhaling it and sharing it. Gratitude for our tools and guides and practices, our intentions, the ability to heal it and feel it. Bringing some gratitude in for our elements: earth, air, fire, water, ether, and spirit. Oh, we're not done yet, y'all. We're going to move into some movement. Take a sip of hydration. Shift your position. This is Queer Spirit. We're going to move, y'all. You can bring your inhale and exhale down to a pace that feels good. If you want to stand, stand. If you want to sit, sit, lay, wherever it feels good to you to find some movement in the system. I invite you to take a sip of hydration. Even a little shimmy shake. Woo! Yeah. As we move into some movement today, the invite is to find a sway, a little rhythm, a little beat in the body, maybe through some tapping. Bum, bum, bum. Finding a rhythm. Calling in our animal medicines, our plant medicines, the mycelial network, our spiritual aspects, our emotional and intuitive aspects. That's it, y'all. Let's find a little bit of rolling in the body. Stay with those inhales and exhales. Maybe if you want to explore additional sounds. I'm finding some movement in the arms. Ooh, a little wiggle.
Just continuing to find that flow and the rhythm in your body and your breath. As we continue to feel that pride, that little candlelight that you've breathed into. Find your magic. Find that clearness. Feel it in the body. Feel it in your heart. Feel it in the spirit. All the way down. sending it out, carrying it forward. Announce that pride to the world.
Yeah, y'all, let's bring some queerness into this. Strike a pose. Let's get weird. Woo! Strike a pose. It's okay if you're smiling really big and giggling. Strike a pose.
Feeling your queer ancestors in your bones and your blood. Dancing with those queer ancestors, calling them in. Remember they have your back.
Strike a pose. Come on, y'all. Woo, some shimmy and shake. Yeah, we want to keep those systems nice and clear and queer. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Sprinkling this medicine of gratitude all over through our systems, out into the collective. Whew. We're bringing it back to where we started. So maybe you come back to that seated or laying down position and we bring in the medicine of gratitude.
Just taking a few moments here to breathe. Coming back to the breath. Receiving these insights of pride. Gratitude to yourself, to our queer ancestors, our queer community. Just allowing. Just taking some time now, maybe to begin to gently stretch or move your body, perhaps wiggling your fingers or your toes. Maybe fluttering your eyes open and closing them again. Taking a deeper breath into the chest, and carrying back all of your insights, visions, blessings, transformations, transmutations, releases, and healing. Whatever medicine you gathered up today, taking all the time you need to find yourself gently coming back to the room, taking as much time as you need, moving forward into this day, into this week, and remembering